Jalen, what's it mean to be tied for first, and what do you guys have to do to win it?
It means a lot. The season has been flying by. We just had feels like yesterday we lost 3 in a row, but now, we've been pulling up some good games on the road. Now we're back and right in the position that we want to be in. So it means a lot to really nail down what we really need to do to win, and that's, continuing to play good on the defensive end. Like these last 2-3 games, we really keyed on focusing on that. And, Saturday, Baylor has great guards, as everyone knows, great shooting guards. So for us, just to take away the perimeter, make them become drivers and have to finish over length, I feel like would be our best bet.
Was that the equation when you guys got back in that game down there after another rough start? You took the lead, I think, and was that how you did it? Just what you described?
Yeah, making them, shoot over length. The guards are really quick and can shoot, but they're not the tallest guards, and we happen to have tall wings. So being able to switch and close out and make them shoot over them. If they make contested shots, which like they will all the time, the basketball players, you just got to live with it. But if we can make them all contested and not just wide open shots, missing assignments, stuff like that, then we'll be in good shape.
Like probably 100 guys in this league. I know you have some history with Keontae growing up or whatever it is.
Yeah.
What'd you see from him in that first game, actually competing with him maybe for the first time at this level?
I've always seen it through us growing up. He's just so confident out there, confident in his abilities, confident in his team. And he's just playing free. That's one thing he's always going to do is play his game and play free and have fun. And, no matter what's going on, I just love to compete with guys like that, compete with guys that I know personally. And, just to see them have fun playing is always great.
Any extra advantage there when you know a guy that well, or Davion or anything like that? I mean,
with a guy like him, it's like you can know what he's gonna do, but he has the capability of just rising up and making tough shots sometimes, and you just tip your hat to that. But understanding that he's gonna make some tough shots, and if I can limit those or maybe get a hand on a couple of the shots, that'll help. But it's just fun playing against him.
5 games left. Obviously, this one's as big as they get, though.
Yeah.
Do you view it that way, or is it next game and just what's at stake right now versus big picture of the conference?
Really just at stake right now. I'm not looking as far ahead of Saturday. I'm keyed in on Baylor and understanding that it's literally just like a 1-game tournament for the rest of the year. For us to be able to win the Big 12, win the conference like we all want to do, it's just going to be 1 game at a time. Focusing on what we have to do, because throughout the 5 games, every single team is different. And they all bring something new to the table. So for us to win, you got to have blinders on and worry about, this Saturday, and then we'll get to Tuesday after we focus on Saturday.
Jalen, Coach Self is always driving to be the tougher team, to make the other team play bad. In this last 3 games, and you played on obviously really good defensive and tough teams, has this team stepped up these last 3 games to be similar to some of those tough-minded teams you've played on in the past?
Yeah, I think it's always like a pattern for the teams that I've been on here. That around February is when we really start to find ourselves keying in on what it takes defensively to take that next step. And through these last 3 games, for a team like Oklahoma to come in here, we only beat them by 1, and then Oklahoma State only beat them by 1, I believe, here, and to go on the road and beat them double digits at Oklahoma and a pretty good win at Oklahoma State. Just shows kind of just the growth that we've had, understanding that everyone in our conference is capable of winning the game, no matter if it's home or away. And to understand what it takes to do on scouting report, all those little things mean the most. And there'll be no nights off as far as, understanding what we got to do. But, as far as looking back at other teams, I feel like it's always a similarity when it gets around this time. When the stakes are the most high, we always find a way to really lock in, and I feel like that's exactly what we're doing right now.
Can you talk about the development in your eyes of Ernest and Zuby at the 5 and how much they have stepped up since October?
Oh, it's been great. It's been great. I feel like Ernest's best thing he does is his personality. He's always happy out there, bringing energy for a guy at his length and size to have that much fun and joy. You just see the smile on his face, but he's coming in, he's blocking shots, he's catching alley-oops. I mean, those are momentum plays. You know, we talked about that the past 2 weeks, him making plays that other guys just simply can't make. And you just throw the ball up anywhere and know that he'll go and grab it. And now that he's, you know, I feel like really he's not getting looked at enough is the way he's switching on the guards and containing them. You know, he's not getting blown by. He's even getting some hands on a couple of their moves and things like that. I mean, are shows the talent that he already has, and to be so young and not even have the experience that a lot of the other guys have, just shows his want to win, his want to do whatever it takes for our team to win. And you know, coach has said it all along that you know when he's out there doing that, our team looks completely different. And now that he understands that, he's just applying it every single day in practice in the game. So it's been great.
Every game is big, obviously, but this one, they beat you before, first place, game day and all that. Is this the biggest game of the year so far?
So far, I feel like I'll say yes, and then like next week it'll be the next biggest game ever. So, as far as right now, yeah, just to kind of make a separation. Are they tied with us in between? I'm not sure. Yeah, so this will put us a game above them, and then it'll just be us in Texas. You know, assuming that they win whoever they play. But yeah, it's really important just because you know now it's no time for error. You know, you lose a game now, you may not be able to catch up, but maybe we can get a game ahead and create some separation. That'll put us in the best place to win.
Have you heard from any teammates that might be coming back from the NBA?
I know Christian will be here, but I'm not sure who else will be. Maybe Mitch or Tian, I'm sure. They weren't in the NBA, but they're back, so.
As a big sports fan, what do you think of the Chiefs? Did you go to the parade, and what did you think of the game?
No, I didn't go to the parade, but it's super cool to see those guys, you know, see Travis come to our game not too long ago, him talk to us about winning another championship, and we're a team that's, you know, wanted to get to our second championship and win, and for him to come and speak that into existence and just show his personality on the court in the locker room was really cool. You know, that's the first time I don't know if I've met another NFL player, but you know, for a guy of his caliber and status to come to our game, that was really cool, and I appreciate him doing that. And you know, it was super big for the city. You know, I thought our parade was cool, but then I watched theirs on TV, and that was a whole nother level. So now we're just trying to match what they did.
Anything else?